I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition boxing match. And in this boxing match, ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing.
You know, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. You know, and now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, you know, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Nah, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight.
Stephen A. Smith openly criticizes Floyd Mayweather for going against the agreement made for the Pacquiao match. He understands that athletes clearly need to earn their living through sports. But he believes the way Floyd is trying to make money right now is completely off track.
Money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff...
Manny Pacquiao says he signed the deal just like they both agreed. Floyd has already taken his advance money, so there is no excuse for him to run from this true fight.
About you and Mayweather, and he's saying it's going to be an exhibition, you saying it's going to be a fight. And the second part of the question is, how would you face him for the second time after the first decision?
You know, that purpose of exhibition, that was long time ago, a year after our first fight, but I didn't agree. And then I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight.
Tim Bradley believes Floyd may have spent his advance payment to clear his debts. These days, he seems more drawn to exhibition fights. This comeback feels driven by money, not a love for boxing. Bradley is not afraid to speak his mind.
He's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money. So we know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take.
Stephen A. Smith says everything now depends on money. Because of Floyd Mayweather's money problems, every other option appears to wait until those major financial issues are solved first. You have no confidence left in that part.
But somehow, he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying, I don't know how he didn't catch on that this is the real deal Holyfield.
Do you think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion? I mean, I don't know, like when the announcement came out, I don't know if people were really too ecstatic for it.
It's something that you would, you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in, you're like,
listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I should say, I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
as a consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? Because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You walk around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna, show the roll on that O. I ain't mad at him. Smart guy. He understands. He ain't no fool.
Tim Bradley looks back and says at 50 years old, facing a 46-year-old Floyd Mayweather, an exhibition might have seemed like the wiser choice. He knows many people expected a real fight and agrees that signing with Mayweather meant a serious promise. Still, he gives some reason why Floyd may have chosen differently. Bradley thinks after getting the advance payment, Mayweather might have shifted his plan. He is about 80 to 90% sure this was a business move, not a love for boxing. Floyd may have felt the money he received was enough and then changed his focus. Bradley also notes that in promotions, fighters and promoters often take risks on pay-per-view sales and the venue to earn more, which could explain these kinds of strategic decisions.
I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense. I'm 50, you 46. Bro, let's just be smart and do an exhibition. And I get it. Everybody saying, oh, well, he signed Tim for a real fight and all this stuff. I get it. And I'm not gonna argue that. He right. You signed Mayweather, damn it. You're supposed to be fighting for real, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just trying to give you a little insight on the stuff I know that could have happened, right? That could have happened. Maybe Mayweather was thinking like this.
But I do not want to hear anyone say not to give up something for Giannis. Zab Judah thinks this could be a publicity trick to build hype for the fight. He believes Floyd Mayweather no longer cares about his undefeated record because his legacy is already solid and he has nothing left to show.
Out here. He's pulling tricks out here. All the rumors and reports that Floyd Mayweather was going broke, he's just proving everybody right. But Floyd Mayweather is playing a very, very dangerous game right now because he's playing with a company that is getting ready to squash him, and that's Netflix. You don't have the power to play games with Netflix. Floyd Mayweather agreed to the rematch September 19th. It's even on BoxRec. This is how you know it's legit. It's even on BoxRec. You can go to BoxRec. He agreed to a rematch with legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino super.
But I just know the news about the planned rematch has gotten more and more heated. Some commentators say Netflix might take legal action against Floyd Mayweather for taking advance money and then backing out of the agreed fight. According to these reports, this situation is far more serious than just talk. Critics argue Mayweather is taking a huge risk by not completing the deal. He is playing games out here.
Every time you fight and you have to bring your card to fight, if you don't have your boxing card, don't matter whether it's amateurs or pros, you can't fight. You need your boxing card. It's like your social security card, your birth certificate in the sport of boxing. BoxRec represents that. BoxRec is showing Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't show exhibitions. It only shows real fights because it's been ciphered through boxing commissions. It's been ciphered through the state commissions. It's been ciphered through everything to make it legit. Floyd Mayweather agreed to this, got his advance money from Netflix, and now he's trying to run off with the bag. And now he's talking about, oh, we don't know what it is. It's going to be an exhibition bout. We don't know if it's going to be at the Sphere.
In boxing, schedules like this usually mean the contract and commission steps are finished. That is why some people are treating this as fact, not just gossip. The criticism has become especially tough because Netflix is viewed as a massive global company with real legal and financial strength. Analysts say any fight with a company that big could fall apart quickly if contract terms are violated. So many observers think Mayweather is facing growing pressure to explain his position and answer whether the Pacquiao rematch will take place as agreed.
I mean, what, did you go to the casino over and over? Like, you know. So Rechnitz, now mind you, this is Floyd's new buddy, his new financial advisor. Rechnitz became what prosecutors called, quote, one of the single most important and prolific white-collar cooperating witnesses in the recent history of the Southern District of New York, testifying in multiple federal corruption trials. He claimed to have weekly phone conversations with Mayor de Blasio on his personal cell phone in exchange for campaign contributions. De Blasio, of course, was never charged. Now in court, Rechnitz paints himself as a changed man. While living in New York,
reports say Floyd Mayweather may be dealing with money pressure, and some analysts think his new manager could be part of the issue. Mayweather earned a huge amount during his boxing career, but living a very flashy life can drain even big fortunes. Pricey homes, luxury cars, private jets, and constant high-end spending may have added to the strain over time. On top of that, some management decisions and business moves appear to have made things worse, not better. Critics argue that when spending stays high and financial planning is poor, money problems can grow quickly even for someone who once earned at the very top.
And still get paid. Mayweather, the persona he cultivated, whether you like it or not, has sold tickets. He was a big draw. He was the top earning athlete 2012 to 2014. Mayweather did his thing for sure. But in this lawsuit, it is alleged that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different associated, those 6 fights with Showtime, and then after that he did the Pacquiao, for which he received a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get $200 million. He got a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get, so it's easy to get blinded.
Between 2012 and 2014, Floyd Mayweather was one of the richest athletes in the world. His bold personality, his perfect record, and his ability to pull in massive crowds turned every fight into a major show. Fans paid not just to watch his boxing skills, but also to buy into the image he carefully created around himself. Because of that star power, his fights always sold huge numbers of tickets and made massive money from pay-per-view, making him a financial giant in sports. One of the biggest signs of this earning power was the long-awaited fight with Manny Pacquiao.
So now he's talking about fighting Mike Tyson. He does seem to be having money problems. And I don't care how many goddamn watches he bought, the amount of money he made boxing, unless he's been getting swindled on the business end. Once you start getting into having hundreds of millions of dollars, you're getting $10, $50 million a year or 20, 30, $40 million a year in interest. Right? If you're just in the stock market is like doubled in the last 4 years, right? I mean, so Al Heyman is this. He's not like a Don King. He doesn't have that reputation yet.
Floyd got that 6-fight, $250 million deal in a way no one had seen before. He was allowed to pick his own opponents and still get paid. The image he created, whether you like it or not, sold tickets. He was a huge draw. He was the top-earning athlete from 2012 to 2014. Mayweather definitely did his thing. But in this legal case, it is said that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different partners for those 6 fights with Showtime, and then after that he did the Pacquiao fight, for which he got a $100 million check. He was supposed to get $200 million. He got $100 million. So it is easy to get distracted because that is still a huge amount, but if you were meant to get more, then he should have received more.
Represents the $500K, $500,000 in arrears plus late fees minus a deposit that Mayweather paid at the start of the lease and the $100,000 catch-up payment. So they deducted what he did submit when he was made aware of this, the 100K, and I guess a deposit. So the remaining balance is that. An attorney for Mayweather did not provide a comment by deadline. He has not responded to the lawsuit in court. In a separate legal matter, so we've already went over one with this luxury condo in Manhattan, right? But a separate legal matter, a Miami jeweler sued.
Reports say Mayweather earned about $100 million from that fight. But some experts argue the full amount he was meant to get might have been closer to $200 million when you add all the money from different sources. This difference shows how important every financial detail is at that level. Experts often note that once earnings hit hundreds of millions, even a small error in contracts, taxes, investments, or spending can lead to major trouble. At that scale, every choice counts. One wrong step can cost millions, so managing money becomes just as critical as winning inside the ring.
Right. He is in breach right now. He has to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he has intent to cure it, and there's a certain amount of time because there's multiple breaches across the board. Mayweather said he and others have already reached out to Mayweather to correct the situation, so he's fully aware. The guy thinks he knows what he's doing every time, and when people try to reach out to him or give him advice, he always, I got this, I have it figured out. We definitely don't, because we don't have our next steps figured out, right? The fight is not canceled. Floyd is definitely in breach of his contract. There has been no request.
Even though Floyd Mayweather earned well over $1 billion during his legendary boxing career, his financial health seems to have taken a serious hit from his spending habits, gambling losses, and ongoing tax troubles. His earnings from major fights, endorsements, and exhibition matches made him one of the richest athletes in the world. But holding on to that level of wealth takes careful money management and self-control. Reports and analysts have often pointed to his flashy lifestyle, luxury cars, expensive jewelry, private jets, and high-end homes as a main reason his net worth has dropped over time. Beyond his personal spending, stories of large gambling losses have also surfaced, often raising more doubts about how much of his fortune he still holds. Added to that, problems with unpaid taxes and ongoing lawsuits have placed even more strain on his finances. Legal battles and tax bills can quickly turn into huge money issues, especially when interest and penalties add up.
Not degrade or disrespect anyone involved in setting this up. Pacquiao, meanwhile, is miffed by Mayweather's backpedaling. Manny Pacquiao, I believe he's going to bite me. He's going to bite me. Manny Pacquiao is not happy. He's been looking forward to this rematch. Nobody ever got a contract, and Netflix stepping up as a media empire holds a lot of weight. It reassured Manny that this was real. They put a stamp on it. He's obviously displeased. He does want to fight Floyd. He does not want an exhibition. Has no interest in that because that was never part of their conversation. And asked if the fight would ever occur as an exhibition. The fight will not take place as a pure exhibition under the contract and terms and platform we are partnered with today.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.
All right, everyone. Stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.